conflict between the Israel Defense Forces and the Lebanese militia Hezbollah has existed for decades, affecting both sides of Israel's border with Lebanon. It's a fragile, combustible situation. The latest escalation beginning just one day after Hamas attacked southern Israel on October 7th, 2023.
The anger here is palpable, but is it enough to push Hezbollah into the war and the region into an even deeper crisis?
Hezbollah's second-in-command says the militia is acting in solidarity with Hamas, reflecting the group's long-standing resistance against Israel. Hezbollah wields significant influence in Lebanon and throughout the Middle East, and security experts say the group's fighting power has noticeably grown stronger in recent years. So, who are Hezbollah? The group was formed during Lebanon's civil war in the early 1980s. Hezbollah, meaning Party of God in Arabic, emerged from the country's huge and impoverished Shiite Muslim population.
Lebanon was at civil war, there was no government to speak of, and Hezbollah, as a nascent organization, could do pretty much as it pleased.
Initially, Hezbollah was meant to repel Israel's occupation of southern Lebanon. At the time, Israeli forces were occupying it, in part to expel Palestinian fighters who used the country as a base to attack Israel.
As they paraded through the streets of Tehran, their liberated weapons held high, there was an air of celebration.
Hezbollah's Lebanese founders were inspired by Iran's recent revolution, and Iran soon supported Hezbollah with money, training, and weapons. But Hezbollah also opposed Western influence in the Middle East. In 1983, bombings at a U.S. embassy and Marines barracks in Beirut killed hundreds.
That these deeds make so evident the bestial nature of those who would assume power if they could have their way and drive us out of that area.
The U.S. blames Hezbollah for the attacks. When Lebanon's civil war ended in 1990, the country was weak, but Hezbollah was strong and getting stronger. The fighting force had grown into a political power, winning seats in Lebanon's parliament for the first time in 1992. Around the same time, bombings at 2 Israeli embassies and a Jewish community center in Buenos Aires were attributed to Hezbollah by the United States. And in 1997, the U.S. declared the group a foreign terrorist organization.
From now on in Lebanon, May the 25th will be a holiday, the National Day of Resistance and Liberation, to celebrate the departure of the Israelis from the south.
In 2000, Hezbollah scored a big victory. After 18 years, Israel finally withdrew from southern Lebanon, and by 2005, Hezbollah lawmakers were leading government ministries. But the following year, the group launched a raid into Israel, killing 3 soldiers and kidnapping 2 others. Hezbollah's leader Hassan Nasrallah hoped to pressure Israel into releasing Lebanese prisoners being held across the border.
Israel shot back from sea, air, and land.
Israel responded by launching a massive strike on Hezbollah strongholds throughout Lebanon and a month-long ground invasion.
Tanks and artillery pounded Hezbollah targets throughout South Lebanon.
The conflict killed more than 1,000 Lebanese and laid waste to southern Lebanon and parts of Beirut.
Don't expect despair amongst the rubble of South Beirut tonight. It's all about celebration, propaganda, and victory. Their flags prominent on the streets.
5 years later, with Syria spiraling into civil war, Iran enlisted Hezbollah to help it prop up the country's dictator, Bashar al-Assad, a longtime Iranian ally. For the next 8 years, Hezbollah fighters in Syria honed brutal battle techniques. Military experts estimate the group also amassed an arsenal of more than 150,000 rockets and missiles, transforming the scope of their military power. It's the crown jewel in Iran's so-called axis of resistance that includes Iran-backed groups in Iraq and Syria, the Houthis in Yemen, and Hamas in Gaza. Back in Lebanon, Hezbollah largely operates with impunity. It's essentially a state within a state. It provides labor and social services, spiritual support, and even groceries. But the escalations by Hezbollah in southern Lebanon have many Lebanese people wondering if the group will drag the country into another war it can't afford and doesn't want. Are you prepared to escalate?
فإذا زاد الإسرائيلي من جرعة اعتداءاته زدنا في ردنا وإذا أوصل الأمور إلى الأقصى أوصلناها إلى الأقصى وزيادة.
Hezbollah claims it doesn't want all-out war, but as the strongest weapon in Iran's arsenal, it may end up dragging Israel, Lebanon, and the region into a much larger conflict that threatens the future of the Middle East.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.